It doesn't feel like all that long ago that we were out here in what I still think is probably the single best moment, best like hour stretch of any video game I've ever played, or really just any media I've ever consumed. And it helps that it's a very nice view of the sky. Shame that Lance keeps walking in the way. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we found out how County Mew is still rolling, and this time we're out here at Agnes Castle to go and get a few more quests taken care of. We're still on our side questing journey, and so we shall start up here. We'll do this regardless.
Gondor. Just who I wanted to see.
Something wrong?
Sorta. Just the other day, one of our squads got chased by a ginormous monster.
Yeah? How big are we talking here?
Big. Really big. It got them good, too.
Par for the course with monsters, really. Of course, some of them are gonna grow ginormous.
Sure. We've seen some stonking big ones, too.
So, what's the story then? They got attacked by monsters and ran home, tails between legs? Dags, a lot of them.
No, you're not getting it. It was just one monster, and it chased off the whole team. There was a scavenger team from engineering on a mission in the Fornis region.
You don't say. I'm starting to respect this monster more than I respect you lot.
If they got wrecked by a single enemy, they must have got careless, even if it is a big one.
I wouldn't be too harsh. If a monster senses weakness, it can strike without warning.
No, it's more like... Well, they say it let them go.
Sorry, do my ears need rinsing? Because I could have sworn you just said a monster let them go.
Yes, that's what I heard. They say it didn't keep up the attack, that it just wandered off at some point.
Well, it's a fun story and all, but it sounds like a massive crock to me.
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced either, but knowing these guys, they wouldn't just make it up for a lark.
I don't think we should doubt that they really did come under attack.
The part about being allowed to escape, however, is mystifying. I wasn't aware of any monsters with that behavior pattern.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought you might want to know about it, boss. Stroke of luck that I managed to catch you.
You did good, soldier. I'll take a look. After all, where would we all be if I didn't step in to clean up all your messes, eh?
Well, it's not what I intended to have happen, but you know what? I'll still accept it anyways. Hero quest knowing your family.
Hope I'm not too rusty.
We can go a few rounds if you want.
Hot. And we can just pop on over to Sharp-Witted Tracy. Head on over here, because it's right next to where we have our quest marker. What was it? Songbreeze Funnel? Singbreeze Funnel? Singbreeze Funnel.
That's a rare one.
But on we go.
It should be somewhere around here, right?
But rumors have a tendency to become overblown. A similar principle may be at work here.
Well, duh. Nobody'd want to admit they got their asses handed to them by one monster. I don't really have time for this. Why don't you shitheels get to the bottom of this, huh?
You seemed interested enough earlier.
Don't get me wrong. I am a mite curious. I want to know about the thing that beat my men black and blue.
If it turns out to be a tall tale, then that'll be the end of it. But either way, I guess we can just beat it up. That way, no more threat. Job's a good 'un.
I like the cut of your jib, guy. That's right. No need to overthink it. We see something ginormous, we beat it up. We see anything else, we still beat it up. Easy peasy.
That's one way to look at things.
Anyway, we've already come out here. We can sweat the details, or we can do things the easy way, right?
Gondor does have a point. It might be better for us to shelve the speculation and just start looking.
Hey, over there. Those guys sure don't look okay.
Hey, you there! You still alive?
What? Who are you lot?
What happened to you?
We were attacked by a fiend.
Huh? A fiend?
We were in combat with an Agnian colony when it blindsided all of us. We did our best to escape, but it was pretty catastrophic for both sides.
Where was it you were fighting? We've been looking for that mudder.
It was Singbri's tunnel. You should take care, though. That thing wasn't an everyday kind of monster.
Let's take a look. Could be we've hit pay dirt.
I like Gondor's mindset of just beat everything up. It's easier that way. It's not a mindset I follow because I'm a little pathetic weakling coward, but you peach baby. But I mean, it works for Gondor, so yeah, go punch things up. Yeah. I'm just gonna
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
preemptively put Senna into the martial artist. I don't have her art set up, but they should be how they were before, so. Hello, Ropals. We're just gonna ignore you. And we're still level 10 at Flash Fencer, so it doesn't really make a difference for Senna.
There they are! Is that who we've been looking for?
They look to be surrounded.
And are those the infamous...
We can talk about it later. Those people need our help.
Yeah.
The GG Bros! Giant goggles. Bop, bop. But, yeah. Also, we have a lot of punchy people right now in our squad. Punch, 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 punch. Bow! And we should be able to burst. Yes, sirree. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Raging Force to fill up. Let's clear everything. And yeah, Raging Force, we'll get to it later of course, but Raging Force has the potential to be one of the highest damaging, actually I think it is the highest damaging non-interlink move in the game, I believe, when fully maxed out. Unlimited Blade, I think it's Unlimited Blade that is just attacking with Lucky 7. That one is, I think, maybe a little bit higher. Noah's first unique talent art. Punch, 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 punch. And delete. Yeah, 185,000 with one attack.
Phew. We owe you. Wait, who are you?
Just passing by. Ah, but we met some of your mates earlier, I think.
Oh, I see. So they made it out alive?
You lot are pathetic. Getting done in by this small fry?
No, you got it wrong. Before we got ambushed by those things you just took down, we were fighting a ginormous Tirkin.
Oh, wow. I'll take it all back then. Clearly, you're all valiant soldiers who got messed up by a Tirkin.
Admittedly, these monsters were pretty large.
They were pretty strong, but was it really such a big deal?
Spark it all! It was a huge one that did us in. Anyway, we'll go rendezvous with our friends. Sorry for dragging you out here.
Well, that was a bloody waste of my time and talents. ginormous Tirkin, my shapely ass.
It's difficult to believe that Turkins would even nest in this area.
And it's not like we could just go and rustle them up if they did.
Okay, so what's the plan? Do we go back?
I just can't get over how we came all the way out here and we didn't even get into a decent scrap. It's exactly this kind of shit that really roils my guts. Whoa! Wow. Now we're talking. That's what I want to sink my teeth into.
What?
Get after him, you lily-livered dags! Look, how you getting away?
Gondor, no running off.
That was quite a big Tirkin, I will admit. And it has its own affinity? What? Sorry, what? Where... Hold on. I assume Bess would be going to Tau. Where's Tau at? There. Got... Yeah, no, Alright. Well, I guess we'll just, follow the tracks, because that was quite the large Tirkin. I think the dim-witted Tirkin was around the same size, though. I would need a more clear comparison, but still. I mean, the thing is, I feel like, even with how big those goggles were, Senna and Gondor could probably pick up and throw them, because they shrunk. I mean, obviously the interlinked forms could easily pick them up and throw them, but, like, normal form, normal size,
Nevis and Agnes are beefing.
human Senna, just yeet the big monkey. Throw the monkey. Eek eek. Eek ook.
Just be careful, alright?
This is, the song, again, I'll get into it later. The game does play a lot of homage to other games in the series. Very similar to the Fallen Arm theme in Xenoblade 1, is LAS Highway. Which I don't actually know if I've used in an end slate. I don't think I have, but I'll try to remember it for this time. But it's very similar to the Fallen Arm theme. I thought the big monkey was who we were fighting, but nope, we can just cut the... We can go around the big monkey. What level was the... I forget if he was 81. I think he was 81. The one in, area.
Why were you running?
'Cause you were chasing. Ha! Anybody run away when scary.
But you're a ginormous Tirkin.
When she puts it like that.
It's definitely more ginormous than a normal Tirkin.
What is big idea, huh? Barging into roost with muddy foots, it shows poor breeding.
Don't act innocent, beak freak. You're the one who messed up my guys.
Huh? And what's the problem with that?
You want to know the problem? How about I explain it to you with my fists, you shit-crusted featherbrain?
I not know where humans came from, but they attacked me, so I chased them away. That's the end of story. A lot of ruckus in neighbour Brood recent. Tirkin just want peace and quiet. Quiet! That too much to ask?
We did hear it let the soldiers get away.
You humans think we special. Keep coming to capture and attack us. When Tirkins get attacked, we return claw for claw. But we never attack humans if humans not attack us.
What? So you weigh up whether or not you want to pick a fight?
Humans not any different. Violence only breed more violence. Therefore, when hit Tirkins, expect it back.
Did you just threaten me? Wow, you got guts, fuckhead. I think I'll grill him for supper.
hold on, let's not get heated, Gondor. It does make a lot of sense what he's saying.
So, tell us, why are you here?
They're no big mystery. Had argue over territory, so now Tirkins just look for easy living place.
Somewhere comfy?
Comfy, yes.
Tirkins is an island, just like Herman.
Not an island? What, you gonna build some kind of bird confederacy and then attack us?
No confederates. I'm not attacking flock like you. When fighting, I alone.
So, what do you mean, you're not an island?
It has kids.
These are my Turklets. I search for easy living place for them. Huh?
Oh.
That why, when strangers attack, I has to fight back. Humans only flock with birds of same feather. I try talk sometime, but they only run away.
Can't really speak for you personally, Bud, but it sounds like you've had it rough.
Very rough. Like trouble with neighbours wasn't bad enough. They're also little food to eat. Me thinks soon time for move again. New place with no humans. Bit of grazing.
What? You don't get enough grub here?
That right. I Tirkin gourmet.
I don't think you get to be picky in your case, mate.
Was little Tirkin joke. Plan to move, it for provide better food opportunity for Turklets. Just before, I go out to forage for Turklet dinner.
Oh no. So when you bumped into us earlier...
That right. Then I chased again. Is some kind of instinct for humans chasing Tirkins. They complete ruined.
So, if you had that food, you could move.
If we had enough food for migrate, we could leave within an hour. But this neighbour brood, so many humans and monsters. Migration have to wait a long time.
Oh, all right. We'll do your shopping. Let's see now. This neck of the woods, juicy broccoli and zapcaps should do it.
Gondor, are you sure?
We'll be back with the food. So you and your brats get ready to leave, all right?
Huh? Kind human really exist. Have to adjust expectations for future. Human can also bring 10 spring roots.
Hey, don't push your luck. It still ain't too late for me to barbecue you. And anyway, you brought this on yourself.
So we're really doing this?
I'm guessing Gondor's got some kind of a thought here. Might as well tag along.
Showing good judgment there, meathead. Maybe you're not hopeless after all.
What's that? You hungry for a knuckle sandwich?
Oh, sorry for bother, humans. This very big help.
Always nice to have more friends.
Just eyeball the numbers, eh? Tirkins ain't good enough at maths to tell the difference.
I don't know about that.
And where are they out? Okay, they are up by the city. Mini Tirkin, Micro Tirkin, and Jumbo Tirkin.
I hope everyone's getting
I love the fact that over the course of the series, they gave the Tirkin a little bit more personality. In Xenoblade 1, Tirkins were one of only 2 types of enemies, I believe, that could do chain attacks alongside your, alongside Ignas could also do chain attacks. Xenoblade 2, we got to see Tirkin talk a little bit, with Cassandra's Blade Quest. I think it was just Cassandra's Blade Quest as well.
Thing is something else.
Right? Yeah. Pretty sure, at least. And then, obviously now we have a number of different kind of communities of Tirkin. And I really find that to be fun. from I believe that this game is kind of at least the end of this trilogy. I believe that is the plan. But you know, with whatever comes next, if they continue Xenoblade Chronicles, because obviously Xenoblade Chronicles is a big part of the Xeno series as a whole, Xenogears, Xenosaga, also in the same series, but like, it's a very disconnected series. Not too much similarity between the parts. Mostly just like references. Fandom has been a reference since Xenosaga. But like, I hope that with whatever comes next, I would honestly, again, provided that it's, you know, still Xenoblade Chronicles, if they still want to do stuff with that, I kind of want it to be, to have, like, I think it would be fun to have a Tirkin party member.
Hey, that's the thing for the stuff. Don't you go losing that.
Let's grab a bunch of our spring roots. Could fight Impish Langobard. You know what? I feel like we haven't gotten to a good brawl in a while. Alright, Impish Langobard. You're pretty high level. This is probably going to be a little bit of a mistake, but I'm still going for it. You did just kind of nuke our like entire party, but break. Topple. We can daze. And Neo has burst. It's some more Gogol materials. Let's do that, and now we just... Ow. I was gonna wait for all of our arts to recharge to get Raging Force up, but still. Definitely, you know, bit of a detour from what we're supposed to do, but I still think it's not a bad idea. Could at least be fun to get into a big ol' scrap. Land is dead. We are dead. We do sadly tend to use Liberty Wings a little liberally. Use it pretty early on, but I don't think I have Memory Locket. No, I do not. And Neo is our other healer. She is currently in Ouroboros form. Alright, now we just wait. Wait for flashback, and oh, well. Run away! Well, it's not a big deal, honestly. Especially because we spawn right next to it. Thought I might try it. Probably could do it with a little bit better play, but it's not a big deal. We'll just head on over to here. Grab the rest of our spring roots.
Glad we found it.
And our last bit out in the Enoch Conglomerate. Okay. Shan't be terribly difficult to just pop on in here. No, apparently I never... Well, no, I know I never opened the container because we were... I only have gone out here during the... during our time in the special episode. Just gonna grab a few other things while I happen to be here. And it's a bit of a far ways out, but not a, again, not a terribly big deal. I kinda wanna fight Impish Langobard. I wanna fight him again, but I'll wait. I'll hold for now. I'll wait to beat up the big monkey. Because right now we gotta go and help out our big buddies out. Our big buddy Tirkin. Oh. Nope, never mind. That's just the normal Gogol, I think.
So, juicy broccoli and zap caps, was it? We managed to find a good number. Do you think this will be enough?
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like they'll be able to tell the difference. Should be enough for the kids anyhow. The lurching monstrosity will make do.
Wait, Gondor, you're actually worried about the little ones?
Hardly.
You do realize there's a chance that the larger one has been lying to us, right?
If it turns out he has, we just punch his lights out. Simple.
Well, be that as it may.
If we get them to move away ASAP, it saves us a world of trouble.
It's true. If they relocate somewhere further away from us, everyone's lives will be more peaceful.
All right, let's get this back to them then. And we can wrap this...
What was that?
Stupid twits. What now?
Let's check it out. Let's just hurry back.
I'll leave him alone for a second and now this, damn it!
Personally, I think we should bring them to the Tirkin hold. But that's just me.
What's wrong with you humans? This my mess.
Shut up! If we don't take you out, we'll never be able to look our commander in the face.
You the ones that attack us.
Don't let the monster confuse you.
You dipshits! What are you playing at?
Hey, you're the...
Oh, you come back!
Are you all right? What's going on? He's protecting his kids.
Wait, chill out, you guys. This isn't what you think.
That thing's a monster!
Just leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You think we can show our faces back home if we got done in by an overgrown turkey? Give me a break. If you're itching to get in our way, we'll just have to give you a beating!
Ha! Seems like we're out of options.
Well, we were content with leaving them alive, but instead we must commit murder for the sake of Big Chicken. I swear Big Chicken's always trying to fool us. Screw Big Pharma, Big Chicken's the real problem. Punch, punch. Bonk. 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 Alright, now we just wait. Warflow is a really interesting class. We'll, of course, get into it later, but once we can see up top, Colony 29, there are a lot of colonies that we do not see. And, I mean, it's good for people who want to write fanfic like me. You know, it gives us more areas that exist. Because, you know, lots of areas to go around, places that we haven't seen. I don't remember exactly where it is in relation to other places, but the DLC, the DLC is in a different area than what we have here, or at least Thief's a different area. I don't remember the full thing. It's been a little bit since I played the DLC, we'll be honest. But I'll continue later.
Hey, you still with us?
Thank much for help.
What the hell? You could have taken them all out easy.
Things was tricky. Tirkin truth, no parent can bear to put own Turklets in danger.
Yeah, I get it.
Are all the Tirkins all right?
Turklets are safe, but I not so.
Please, no. Don't tell me.
My gizzard, it leaking out.
Pull yourself together! I'm not letting you leave your bloody kids alone!
Gondor.
That is correct. I also not think it come to this. Tragic day indeed. Raising little Turklets can be such really hard work. But this, what happened here, this is own fault. Exactly like you say. Brought this all on top of self. Every time get attacked, I was such big flock fool to keep fight back. Never should fight human in first place. Quiet better. Should have run away to safer roost.
Think about your children, damn you! If you die now!
Maybe they can survive on own, my Turklets. It no like they're feather brains. So you there, smallest human, please hear my lastest request.
What is it? Let's hear it.
If there is place that's safe and have no fighting, I want you take my Turklets there so safe and tight. If they just need live, then Turklets can handle by self. But they not do good for fighting. They not strong. Like I was when in primes of use. If Tirkin can ask you.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a Tirkin. Seeing someone die before your eyes and not being able to do anything about it, it's shit.
But I think we did all we could.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, you lot. Got a job for you.
A job?
You heard the bird. We gotta take him with. I, did kinda bring this on us all.
I don't really think it's your responsibility.
Did I ask you? What's it gonna be? Your kids coming? Or would you rather stay here with Daddy? All right, go say your farewells. But it's not safe here anymore. So don't take any longer than you have to.
Gondor, are you sure about this?
Life put them in front of me. So I wanted to do what I could to make their lot bearable. And there's just the little ones left. If they say they want to live, I can at least give them that much.
You're right. I think that's the best way.
Yeah, life can be a bitch sometimes. But what's the alternative? None of us planned it. But we're family now. And family has to stick together, right?
Makes sense.
I'll tell you right now, the work will be hard. You'll have to scratch for your own grain. You sure you still want it? Your dad was a tough customer. Don't you ever forget that. Shit always comes at you sideways.
Are you okay, Gondor?
Mind your damn business. You're not the ones who's gonna have to teach stuff to non-verbal bird things.
True.
Let's get going. There's plenty to do and daylight's wasted.
And so, when complete knowing your family, the big Tirkin was pushed into battle, defending his children to the very last. Gondor decided to look after them in their father's place. A very weird quest, but still kind of amusing. A strong young Tirkin. And, I mean, presumably they'll probably have some interactions with Moish. Maybe Augie gets to be big friends with them. Who knows? But, what I do know is Gondor has ranked up to level 20 with the martial artists. So, let's go on and get into those stats and all the other good stuff there. The martial artist at level 20 will have class multipliers of 0.75 HP, 1.10 attack, 0.25 healing, 1.2 dexterity, 1.2 agility, 15 of each type of defense. Your skills, Storm and Stress. Every time that you cancel will boost your damage dealt to a maximum of 150%. Goes up by 10, 12, 15, 17, and 20% each time. Flashing Punch. When you're not using arts, you will boost your attack speed and lower the attack interval until your art is used, a max of 100% buff for each. In the order of attack speed and attack interval lowering, it is 5 and 10, 7 and 12, 10 and 15, 12 and 17, and 15 and 20. Feline or Riding Reflex ignores blowdown and launch by quick moving backwards, and I believe side to side as well. It also gives you a chance to grant attack up 60, 70, 80, 90, and it is a guaranteed attack up on level 20. That is 25% higher damage. Frenzy Combo. On a critical hit, you'll recharge your art used, which will be up by 20, 22, 25, 27, and 30%. Going over to your arts, Jackal Claw is our first one. Has a high crit rate and will avoid attacks while using. Has a 50% higher crit rate, a recharge of 8, 7 at 10, 6, and 5. A power multiplier of 270, 300, 325, 360, and 400. Detonating hit inflicts daze when attacking from the side. Has a recharge of 8, 7 at 10, 6, and 5. For Gondor, it goes from 6 to 4. Power multiplier of 160, 165, 180, 195, 220, 250. Impulse Wave boosts damage for every enemy in battle up to 200% extra damage. It is always a 3-hit recharge. Has a extra power of 20 to 35 at 10 and 50% per enemy in battle. Of course, max of 200 right there, as we can see on there. 110, 120, 130, 145, 165 power multiplier. Destructive Charge inflicts blowdown and does more damage from up in front. Has a recharge of 5 to 4 at 10 and 3 at 15. The extra damage bonus of 50, 70, and 100. And a power multiplier of 180, 210, 235, 270, and 310. Focus will boost your art recharge speed and shorten your auto attack interval by 20 and 25% respectively. Has a recharge of 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. Talent is Raging Force. Raging Force is... hold up. It actually didn't show up on my notes, the exact formula for it. Let me actually just grab it up on my computer, because that actually will show the image. Raging Force is unique in the fact that it does more damage for every single art that is not currently used. It will drain all of your arts and do a bunch of damage that way. Let me just grab my notes on here instead of on my phone. So, it has a base power multiplier of 500, 540, 580, 640, and 700. The damage is based off of 100 times the log value of 8 minus x, with x being the number of arts, multiplied by the damage factor, which is 50, 60 at 10, and 70 at 20. So, by the end, I believe it does... I think it deals, I want to say like 1250 or something like that. It's a lot of damage. Let me double check actually real quick. because I don't fully remember. It is a lot of damage. It can max out at... Hold up. This is... Since I believe it is additive multiplication, goes up to... what is that? Hold up, doing some math. Like 13... A little over 1300% power multiplier. And that does stack with power charge. So, yeah, it can be really, really strong. Going over to Gondor, looking at her, she has the unique arts of Hyper Dropkick, which is a renamed Destructive Charge. Comet Punch is a renamed Impulse Wave. And it's a renamed Jackal Claw. And Rampaging Fist is your renamed Impulse Wave. She has a TP of 35. Her chain effect is that she, just to simplify, she always reactivates. And her chain order is Avalanche Onslaught, which will boost your crit damage bonus by 50, 75, 100, 125, and 150 percentage points. Yeah. I think. Yeah, percentage points. The Martial Artist is a weird class. You hit things, and you hit things hard, but you have to be weirdly cautious when you use your arts. You maintain a lot from holding your arts for a while. Use them when they're necessary, because you can get, again, like 1300% power multiplier at level 20 with Raging Force. Makes that, like, a lot of the arts are also really good, too. So, you have to be very strategic about when you want to use your arts, and when you want to let things start stacking up for your power. Because you can get some very quick attacks in there, and it's a pretty solid attacking class, too. 110 attack value isn't bad. It's not the greatest out there for sure, but it still is really solid. Daze is a very nice addition as well. Impulse Wave is situational, but when it is there, it's very good to have as well. Yeah, everything hits really hard, and the timing makes it actually a really engaging class. It's probably one of the more fun classes to play because you kind of have to, you don't just spam things when the buttons light up. You want to time things, you want to make sure that you are canceling properly to get the most use out of it. Martial Arts is a really good class. Gondor wants to be very aggressive as well, and especially in chain attacks, you always want to be using Gondor, and she can end up soloing amazing, though of course you don't usually want to do that. But she's very consistent. You're pretty much always going to get full chain attack if Gondor's in your party, provided you actually have enough people alive, but Gondor is really good as a hero, the Martial Artist is really good as a class, and it's also just very fun to play. But wasn't exactly expecting to do that this time, but we have done it. And so now my question is, do they end up in the city or in Agnes Castle? That's my question. But regardless, that will end up finishing us off for this episode. I just want to double check if they are. I would think that they're here. I have a couple people to investigate. Let's see, nothing there. I'm just looking for any groups of people. Yep, okay, they are here. But, with all that said, next time, we do more quests out here in Agnes Castle. But until then, see you guys later.